Hey Leo, I'm here to do your reading for you, but before I do, I'd like to thank all my subscribers and those who've been viewing my videos. I'm very appreciative of all the lovely comments you left, and also a big thank you to all those I've done private readings for. So that's Kaylee G, Melanie, Madison, Kieran, Sean Preck, Damo, and of course Nana. Okay Leo, back to you. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and that which doesn't. If it doesn't resonate with you, Leo, you might want to check out your another reader, or maybe your rising sign, your moon sign, your sun sign, or your Venus sign to get a more accurate reading for you. But nonetheless, remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and throw away that which doesn't. Never give your power away to a tarot reader, because the stars collide, but you decide. I'm looking at your present and future energies here today. Bearing in mind that time is fluid, so you may get this message today, tomorrow, or in a year's time, but nonetheless, if this message is for you, it's definitely for you. And we're looking at areas of your life, including health, wealth, and LOVE, love. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's play some tarot. Holy Spirit, Ascending Masters, can we have a true and accurate reading, please? For Leo, star sign Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, pertaining to Leo's present energies, Leo's future energies, and regards to Leo's health, wealth, and LOVE, love. Holy Spirit, Ascending Masters, any messages for the present energies of Leo, please? Star sign Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Holy Spirit, Ascending Masters, any messages for Leo, please? Star sign Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. And we have one flip out already. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, Holy Spirit, Ascending Masters, any messages for the present energies of Leo, please? Star sign Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. We have the Five of Pentacles. Holy Spirit, Ascending Masters, any message for Leo? Star sign Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Holy Spirit, Ascending Masters. We have the Page of Swords. Absolutely gorgeous. Holy Spirit, Ascending Masters, any messages please for the future of Leo? What does the future hold for Leo? Star sign Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Any messages from the fifth dimension for Leo down here in the third? Holy Spirit, Ascending Masters, any messages please for Leo? Star sign Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Any messages for Leo for the future please? We have the Four of Swords. Holy Spirit, Ascending Masters, any messages please for Leo? Star sign Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. We have the Judgment card, followed by, the Ten of Cups. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm liking that a lot. Okay, Leo. The overall energy of this reading is the Emperor, His Imperial Majesty. Absolutely gorgeous. The overall outcome of this reading is Ten of Wands. Right, we're very much told to pursue and carry on with what we're doing with that Ten of Wands, so it's gorgeous. Okay, stick around, Leo, because I'll clarify all this shortly, and I'll pull some more cards on top of these. But nonetheless, we have the makings of a gorgeous reading here. I have your present energies hither, future energies thither, overall energy, overall outcome. Okay, the overall energy of this reading is you being in control of your life at the moment. Very much so. We can see that with this Emperor card. We could be dealing with an Aries, but don't take that as gospel, because this is the Aries card. But nonetheless, this is showing me that you're working hard, either outside of your home or inside of your home, but you're very much ruler of the roost at the moment. And you being ruler of the roost is making you very attractive to other people, and that is what this reading is all about. Okay, with the Queen of Pentacles following that. This is very much about the energies around you, financial energies, living in comfort. It's very abundant, and it showed me that your finances, although they're not perfect at the moment, they certainly are developing. But as well with the Queen of Pentacles, she's the Queen of Commitment. This is about commitment to the self. But I'm sensing here, this is commitment to your financial situation. There's some kind of commitment going to be made, but nonetheless, we'll learn more in clarification. Right, somebody's feeling a little bit insecure around you, Leo. It could be you, it could be another person, but somebody been left out in the cold, or you feel left out in the cold. But again, we'll learn more in clarification. With the Page of Swords following that, I love to see the Page of Swords. Absolutely gorgeous. An absolutely beautiful card, Leo. And this, of course, of those who watch me all the time, we know that this is somebody watching you. Not only somebody who's got their eye on you with very, very admiring eyes, but they've kind of made up their mind about you. And whenever I see this card, I feel a lot of moon energy around it, because this page here, she's made up her mind about where she wants to go, what she wants to do. This person has very much seen you, like what you're doing, like your game, and very much want to be part of your life. It's an absolutely gorgeous card. Like I was saying though, anyway, it reminds me of the moon somewhat, because when we see that energy with the moon, we don't see the moon in this card, but nonetheless, this is what it denotes to me in my personal relationship with tarot. Of course, the moon is sometimes known as the goddess Diana. Now, we think of that, Diana, and we think, it's like it'd be some kind of goddess who's very like wispy in a long dress and no, not at all. The goddess of the moon, Diana, is very likened to this Page of Swords. Goddess Diana is very like this. Yeah, she has a big shield and a big sword, and the goddess Diana is very much a warrior, and that is the certainty and the strength behind that, whatever this other person sees in you, and they've very, very much made their mind up about you. Of course, swords about intellect, so it's somebody who's been thinking about you an awful lot. Okay, now, you're looking into your future energies with the Four of Swords. This, of course, is about recharging batteries. I see in the future that you're going to take some time out to contemplate, maybe to meditate, but this is about contemplation. But seeing things in the cold light of day, having a sit down, a good think, maybe about this person that you're going to be aware of who's watching you, but to have a good think about it. Right. After this, we see the Judgment card. Absolutely gorgeous. Archangel Gabriel in the house. No for respect. And of course, like I always say, you've got any troubles at all, Leo, call upon those energies of Archangel Gabriel. Turn off all your electrical items, burn some candles, some incense, and call upon those energies. Archangel Gabriel, show me the way, show me that which I need to know. And I can very much vouch for that. I do this myself. I practice this in my own meditations, and it's very, very effective. And enough respect to Archangel Gabriel for showing his face here today. Now, this card is all about something you thought was dead and gone is very much coming back. Not to haunt you, not in that respect, but a situation you thought was over is certainly coming back, because we've got a very big necromancy feel with that. It's a very necromantic card, that. It's gorgeous. Okay, with the Ten of Cups following that, I love to see this card. Everybody, of course, tens are about completion. Everybody loves to see this card. It's about happy home life, happy family life. Absolutely gorgeous energy with it. And of course, this is certainly a future that in the future, this is very much around you. It is, in effect, the happily ever after card. It's gorgeous to see, but we'll learn more in clarification. Okay, another 10 about completion. This is telling me, Leo, that you're very close. Whatever it is you want to achieve, whether it's a situationship, a relationship, a financial situation, a health situation, a business, work situation, whatever that is, this is showing me that the energies around you have recognised the hard work you put in, and they're very much urging you to carry on. You see, he's carrying his wands here, and he's only got, look, he just needs to get home here. Very short distance. So this is urging you and showing you that you will have the strength to pursue this. And of course, with wands, it's about action. It's about taking action. And very much, don't give up. Just don't give up, Leo. Just keep pushing. When you think you're nearly done, and it's an energy like that around it. Oh, I don't know if I can go on, and so on and so on. You can go on, and of course you will go on, because we see that beautiful 10 of Wands energy. Okay, let's have some clarity on all this. Let's see what it's all about. So we can add a bit more. We can colour in this sketch we've got here of a reading for you. Okay, Holy Spirit, Ascending Masters, can we have some truth and clarity, please, behind this Leo reading for today? Holy Spirit, Ascending Masters, can we clarify the Queen of Pentacles, please? Or Leo, Stress, and Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We know this is about prosperity. We know this is about commitment, and Leo making a commitment to the financial situation. But nonetheless, tell us a little bit more. Holy Spirit, Ascending Masters, that's gone across the room. We have the Emperor. Wow, it's very much referring me back to the overall energy. And of course, His Imperial Majesty, the Emperor, again, when you take this commitment to your financial situation, this is going to enable you more and more to become this Emperor energy. Not a king ruling over a kingdom, but an Emperor ruling over an empire. It matters not about the gender here, because we know tarot is not gender specific. So you can be female and have Emperor energy around you. But this is showing me that you will prosper if you just make that commitment financially. There's a financial commitment being asked for you here, and it will enable you to move into these gorgeous, gorgeous energies of the Emperor. Absolutely gorgeous. And who wouldn't want to? No wonder you're being watched if you're going to be the Emperor. You know what I mean? Okay. Looking at this, there's an element of insecurity there, but we'll learn more in clarification. But it's a feeling being left out in the cold. Holy Spirit, Ascending Masters, can we clarify the... Oh, We've got somebody coming back. You remember I said somebody coming back from the past with the Judgment card? Right above it now, we have the Six of Cups. Absolutely gorgeous card. You are in separation from our soulmate. You know I said about somebody's been left out in the cold, or you feel left out in the cold, one or the other. But if you notice in this card, yes, they've been left out in the cold. They might be distant, they might be apart, but they're kind of still together. Does that make sense? And of course, beautiful card. And look at the artistry on that. Isn't that gorgeous? An absolutely beautiful picture there. This is about union with a soulmate. Now, it could be somebody you've met in a past life, somebody from your past coming back in this life, somebody you remember, an old friend or an old relationships coming back to the fore. But nonetheless, this is about you and a soulmate. It could be a twin flame here, but I'm sensing it's a soulmate energy. Somebody you've been involved with, somebody you've split up with or whatever, is certainly coming back around, and because there is a soulmate love, there's been the relationship between you both is not just in the mind, it's very much in the heart and very much in the soul, and it's a beautiful card to see. I love seeing that Six of Cups. It's absolutely gorgeous, but it's all, because it's a six, it's all about harmony, balance, and you both feeling very much the same way about each other. And of course this Page of Swords, this goddess Diana here, as I see, is very much is the one who's watching you, the one who's got their eye on you. They could be looking at you on Facebook, Instagram, all this kind of thing, and maybe at the moment they're just clicking the old thumbs up thing there or whatever, but nonetheless, they're liking what they see, and they're very much thinking about forward. In fact, they've made their mind up about you, and then maybe it's like they're almost like they're coming towards you, you know, because this is now this soulmate who's watching you. Holy Spirit, Sending Masters, can we clarify the Page of Swords? The gorgeous Page of Swords here for... Oh, and that fell out very quickly. We have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this person's thinking two pages together. Of course, straight away, that's a beautiful omen to see two pages come out together. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. They're very much watching you, and they're very much thinking about coming towards you with a message. And this message is about stability. You may have had this relationship with the past and it was a bit rocky, a bit up and down here and there. But now, this time around, however long ago it was, this soulmate who's got their eye on you, they're thinking about coming towards you with a message of some description. I'm sensing it's love here. It has to be, because we see the Six of Cups previous, but this is a sturdy, down-to-earth offer. You know, potentially, you know, like traditional, a very traditional offer. And when we think of traditional, we think of, you know, this Ten of Cups, this happy home life, perhaps marriage, that kind of thing. But this person is definitely made their mind about there, and they're definitely going to come forward with this very, it's not a case of, oh, look, aren't we in love? Fall in love, kiss each other and run off into the sunset. It's not that kind of energy. This is a soulmate sort of level, and it has got very practical, you know, where this person, they see you as marriage material, boyfriend and girlfriend material, husband and wife material, and they very much want to share in that life with you. And it's an absolutely gorgeous energy to have around, Leo. Okay, Leo. Right. A little bit of a warning with this Four of Swords that we see in your future. Now, if we see the Four of Swords, like I've already said, it's about contemplation, not necessarily meditation, about contemplation, seeing things in the cold light of day. But a little bit of a warning with this. If we see this in your future, it's telling me that you've got to go a little bit reclusive. Yes, we've got our day-to-day lives to live, and we get involved with our community, our neighbourhoods, that kind of thing. I'm not saying discourage that, but this is kind of saying at some point you're going to have to draw back from that. You're going to have to take some time to centre on yourself, not on the other people and the good things that you do around you, in your family, your community, your neighbourhood, this kind of thing. But it's very much about centering your attention on yourself to find out what it is you really want. It's an absolutely gorgeous energy. So let's have a bit of clarity on that. Holy Spirit, Sending Masters, can we clarify the Four of Swords? Came out very quickly. Yeah, you're going to find some kind of, there's a decision to be made here. You know, with the Two of Swords following that, this is indecision. You're indecisive about something, and this is what you're going to work out when you go into these silent modes. But it's got to be alone. You're not, because we get outside influence from other people, and you kind of not going to make the right decision around other people, because other people say this, other people say that. Oh, you should do this, you should do that, and it kind of, once he sees you in your mind, it's other people's doubts and fears you have in your mind, not necessarily your own. So take that time to go within, take some time alone, you know, recluse yourself a little bit and have some serious thinking. And of course, we see the moon up here, and this is about something coming from your unconscious mind into your conscious mind, and the truth will be revealed. Right, let me draw another one here. Holy Spirit, sending masters, can we clarify the Four of Swords and the Two of Swords, please, for Leo, Stars, and Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm intrigued to know because this tells me that you've the decision to be made. Holy Spirit, sending masters, can we clarify the Four of Swords and the Two of Swords, please, for Leo, Stars, and Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Holy Spirit, sending masters, can we clarify the Four of Swords and the Two of Swords, please, for Leo, Stars, and Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Holy Spirit, sending masters, can we clarify the Four and the Two of Swords, please, for Leo, Stars, and Leo. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Nine of Swords, another Swords energy. I can see you a little bit up in your head in a moment here, Leo, because we've got swords upon swords upon swords. It's all swords energy, which of course is mental energy. So you're very much up in your head, you're very much thinking, but when you take this time to recluse, to make this decision, it will put an end to your sleepless nights, where you've been held, because I've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Now, if it was the other way around, it would denote sleepless nights, worry, preoccupation, overthinking, but nonetheless, it's coming to an end. The decision is going to be made, and it's going to put an end to your worries and those sleepless nights. If your sleepless nights is worried about this soulmate or whatever, there's nothing to worry about. They've got their eye on you. They want to come forward, make an offer. And but you have got to make a decision. The decision is ultimately with you. Of course, if this love offer comes to you and maybe you think it's not for you, you can't go along just for the other person's sake. You've got to have that mutual feeling for this other person. And I think that's what's going to come out of this. An end to your woes, an end to your worries, an end to your preoccupations with things that maybe you've been overthinking, a bit of analysis paralysis going on there. Because, come to the end of it, you're going to make a decision to the affirmative or the negative, the yes, the no, it matters not, but it's going to put an end to this dilemma, and a decision is going to be made. Okay, we know we know this Judgment card, Archangel Gabriel, enough respect, and of course this is about something coming back from the past, necromancy, something coming back, and of course it's got to be this soulmate, hasn't it, that's coming back to you, that you have left out in the cold, or either they've left you in the cold. There's certainly a re-emergence of the both of you here. Holy Spirit, send the masters, can we clarify the Judgment card, please, for Leo, Stars, and Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Holy Spirit, sending masters, can we clarify the Judgment card, please, for Leo, Stars, and Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wow, we've got two cards to clarify that. And these cards, they just floated so gently out, and it was unbelievable. Yeah, you're going to push ahead. This other person's going to come back out of your life, and I'm sensing here now, because we see two people in this card, we've got the Six of Swords. You might be thinking, in the past this relationship maybe didn't work, but this is a brand new beginning for both of you. It's being brought back. And of course, with the Six of Swords, it shows me that a pleasant journey will be undertaken. That both of you, as we see in this this gorgeous artwork here, both of you are mentally going to move forward from your past mistakes, the things that you did right and wrong with each other in the past, and you're very much going to go ahead, which makes me know here, from your contemplations, you're going, we said the decision has to be made. The decision is yes. Come on, me and you, let's go. And of course, with the Three of Pentacles, this is just verifying it more and more. Three of Pentacles yes, it's about being good at what you do. This other person might be attracted to you because you're good at what you do. But nonetheless, this is about partnership. It's about partnership. You could be going into partnership and it's almost like you have a shared interest in something. Something you two have a shared interest in a certain particular subject, and that is very much at the foundation of this gorgeous relationship that you and this other person may have together. Whatever you love to do together, that's very much going to, and you're going to push forward with this shared interest in this beautiful, beautiful partnership. Absolutely gorgeous energy with that. I'm liking that so much. It's absolutely beautiful. And of course, with you being a Leo, belonging to that third house, the third house, the house of fun, the house of games, the house of children, it's a very much there's almost a playful energy between you and this other person. I'm sensing that you laugh a lot, you joke a lot with each other. You've got that very light-hearted Leo, because Leos are, very relaxed and easygoing. They don't like heavy energies, as dynamic and passionate as they are. You can be a little bit dominant sometimes, but nonetheless, you're very vivacious. And, with Leos, because a lot of show business stars are Leos, and Leos love to be the centre of attention, and you are very much the centre of attention of this soulmate's life, and they are very much the centre of attention of yours. And of course, with the Ten of Cups following that, they're happily ever after. It's gorgeous. But let's go a little bit deeper with the Ten of Cups. Holy Spirit, Ascending Masters, can we clarify the Ten of Cups, please? Well, Leo, star sign Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Holy Spirit, Ascending Masters, can we clarify the Ten of Cups, please, for Leo, star sign Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. What's this Ten of Cups all about? We know it's about happily ever after. We know it's this reunion between Leo and the soulmate because they've made a commitment with the money. You know, there's an end to this being left out in the cold, end to the worries. The decision has been made. It's to the affirmative, yes, and you're very much going to go on this pleasant journey together, taking us to the Ten of Cups, the happily ever after. Holy Spirit, Ascending Masters, can we clarify the Ten of Cups, please, for Leo, star sign Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Holy Spirit, Ascending Masters, we have the Eight of Cups. Absolutely gorgeous, yeah. Your past situations have been very much emotionally unfulfilled. You and this other person, because you've been, maybe both of you have been trapped in your heads. This is more about now. Two cups together. It's about bringing your hearts and your souls together, and stop thinking of it in your mind. You know, yeah, we have to make decisions in our mind, but let's do some work here on our heart chakra, that beautiful heart energy, you know, and let your heart open up your heart to the universe, open up to your heart to Archangel Gabriel here, you know, and it's very much going to be an emotional journey. In the past, you might have been in each other's heads, playing mind games with each other, very much ego, you know, ego-based kind of thing going on. You're trying to outdo each other or something like that. But there's been some mind game. But in the future, we can see it's more heartfelt now. You know, you two have matured souls, and you're very much coming back together with this because you felt emotional fulfillment in the past. You want to move forward with a new relationship with this person. Yes, the soulmate, you know, they're destined for you, the kismet, it's meant to be, and you're both going to move together forward from, you're both emotionally unfulfilled in the past with each other, but now it's a more mature soul energy, and it's certainly denotes there's a lot more heart in this relationship now, whereas before it might have been all up in your heads and all worried, etc. This is a gorgeous reading. I'm loving this, Leo. Okay, before we go, let's just clarify this Ten of Wands. We know this is about not giving up, just pushing that little bit further, and pursuing and very much taking action towards yourself, taking action towards these money commitments, taking action to you know, either approach this person, you know, yes, this is how I feel about you. Do you want to talk about it? Let's get all out of our heads, you know, once you've made the decision to move ahead. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Holy Spirit, Ascending Masters, can we clarify, please? We have got the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Magician in reverse. Okay, that is so conducive. Okay, right, I'm saying you've got to push ahead, of course, here, because you're looking for the truth. Does this person love me? Do they not? Well, I'm thinking they do, from what the cards. You're searching from the truth, but it's also telling you, with the Nine of Cups following that, is maybe don't concentrate on this other person. Put your energies into yourself, into your own. We've got the Cups again, which is all about emotions, feelings, you know, this kind of thing. It's put your energy into yourself, fill up your own cup of love before you approach this other person, and see in future you will, because the Nine of Cups is all about contentment, self-satisfaction with the self. And when we have that love for ourselves, we are so attractive to other people around us. Now, bit of a warning here with the Magician I see in reverse here. This is somebody who's very aware of the power, and I'm sensing this is you, Leo. And again, how I mentioned ego before, being all up in your heads. This is there's an element of narcissism comes now with this Magician, and I'm feeling it's yours, Leo. And again, with all this mind energy, of course, the ego is the survival in the mind. But yeah, it's just saying, because it's in reverse, be careful. Don't go back up into your head. Now, we're aware of this Cups energy, this Ten of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, beautiful, because the truth is, there's a lot of love there between you, you know, so don't let those mental energies, you know, kind of, oh, but you did this to me in the past, you get that, that's your ego. That's your survival mode. Oh, I can't, you know, because that will stop, you know, because in your heart, you want to trust this person again. You want this soul connection to come back together again. You both want that, but don't let your ego interfere. Don't let that egomania get into your head saying, oh, but what if you do that again? What if you do that again? There's got to be an element of trust between you. But the truth is, it's finding self-fulfillment. Concentrate on yourself, Leo, and not necessarily the other person, and watch that person come running in, because after all, you are His Imperial Majesty, the Emperor. You're very much in control of you, your life, and all those people around you. absolutely gorgeous reading. I absolutely really enjoyed that. So thank you so much, Leo, for watching. I've really enjoyed that. Like, share, comment, or subscribe if you so wish. And I look forward to doing your next reading for you, Leo. God bless you. Peace, love, namaste.